What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And today we're talking about this swirler, right? And for those of you who don't know, swirling is when you have a woman that is of the African descent who is with a person that is usually Caucasian or white. And let me talk about this, right? This is something that is very popular on social media. A lot of black women who are getting with white men. You starting to see the emergence of, the TikTok interracial relationships or the interracial couple channels, especially with black women and white men. And I'm in Africa right now, right? And so I've talked to a few African women who are open to dating men of, of the European race or European DNA, right? So European guys or white guys, Australian guys. And for a lot of them, they look at it as an upgrade.
Wow.
Because, obviously they've been living in Africa. They've been taught that things are better in the West. And a lot of times what they're looking to do also is go to Canada or go to the UK or go to the United States. And they've interacted possibly with some of them in Kenya, like in churches, interacted with them in NGOs and things like that. And so getting with somebody that's white is an upgrade. And obviously, the offspring of a black woman and a white man is a mulatto. So the children are upgraded in society. So this young lady is dealing with this Canadian white man, right? And she never met the parents before COVID-19, all right? But what ended up happening was once they decided to, finally go there and meet the parents, they decided to go and lock down at their, at his parents' house, right? Her Canadian boyfriend is 25 to 23. And when she met them, initially they seemed very, 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 very nice, right? And everything was going good and stuff like that. But what happened was she decided that she would be going downstairs to get a charger or something like that. And while she was going downstairs, okay, and now this was written on Reddit, she said that, the family said, she's nice, but she is the N-word, right? And the woman has received a lot of comforting responses on Reddit, but I want to read what she had to say, okay, on the post, and then we'll kind of go in and break it down. Dating music! My boyfriend, 25 male, and I, 23 female, have been dating for a year now. I've been swirling it up with white zaddy. I'm sorry. That wasn't it. To give a bit more context, he's white and 100% Canadian, and I was born in Kenya, moved to Canada when I was 1. I'd never met his parents because they live 3 hours away from us, and he's not super close to them anyway. I wonder why. When lockdown started and both of our jobs closed, he asked if I wanted to spend a few weeks with them so I could meet them and visit his hometown. I said, sure, sounds fun! We drove there on a Friday night, and when my boyfriend introduced me to his parents, they were super nice! We were talking, laughing, all that good stuff. When it was getting late, my boyfriend and I decided to prepare for bed and went upstairs so I can get ready for White Zaddy. When he was already in bed, he realized he forgot his charger downstairs and asked me if I could please go get it. And because I'm a swirler, I did exactly what White Zaddy said. When I was walking down the stairs, I heard his mother mention my name, Patricia! So being noisy, I stopped and listened. They said I was nice and I was happy to hear that, but then his father said, it's a shame she's a Negro though. His mother answered, dating music! As long as he doesn't marry her, it's fine. What? And he won't. He knows we would be so disappointed. What the fuck? Sad music. I kind of froze up waited for them to change the subject, got my boyfriend's charger, and went upstairs and give it up from the back. What? Went upstairs. I didn't know how to feel, and I still don't. I'm lucky enough to never have dealt with this kind of racism, so I'm a bit lost on what to do. What his mother said implies my boyfriend knows his parents are not happy with him being with me. Is this why he waited so long to introduce him to me? And why didn't he warn me that his parents don't want him dating a black girl? Do I even talk to him about it? I don't want to cause more drama. But at the same time, I'm mad and also sad. I know we're not there yet. Will his parents' approval stop him from marrying me? And if we have kids, will their grandparents hate them because they're not white enough? Sad music! I love my boyfriend so much, and I know he loves me, but I don't know what to do and how to go about this. This is sad, okay? This is sad. It just screams validation, acceptance, all of that. And again, here we go with a sister who knows that she's not going to be accepted and does not love herself enough to get out of a situation where she knows that it's not going to work. And let me just tell you, brothers, something, right? When you marry somebody or when somebody marries you, you're marrying their family, okay? You're marrying their family. And I did a show just the other day about Gina. And Gina was in a similar situation. She thought her husband loved her and all of that. And the truth about it is that the family is going to come first, usually. Okay, a lot of sisters out there who want to swirl, they don't have no problem. Their family smiling in your face, but then behind your back, I'm not saying this always happens, but it could, right? And then now you really know how they feel. Now you're upset. The Elijah Muhammad, or as they will call him, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, has said in America or in the Western world, Caucasians have been telling blacks how they've been feeling all along. This is nothing new, It doesn't shock me. And just because somebody is nice to you and they might like you, but some people just don't like black people. And do you know what? That's fine. Get you with somebody that likes black people, preferably another black person, all right? Because one thing that I know, if I marry somebody from Nigeria, from Uganda, from Black America, we might have some tit for tats, Africans versus African Americans, but I'm gonna tell you what, it's not gonna be a problem me being black or they being black. That's gonna be off the table. We might have some cultural issues, some religious issues, some things like that, but being black ain't gonna be the issue. That's not it. And it's just so sad because you never hear dating music. I'm a white guy and their family is black and they don't like me. You never hear that. Never. It happens. You never hear, for the most part, you have a white guy and the family is black. Now, obviously, if it's a lady, it could be something like that, but it's never like this, to the most part. And it's just so sad that there's just so much low self-esteem, low self-esteem. And you're afraid to confront them. You're on Reddit, tucking your tail. And, a lot of people feel like this. And I'm not even going to say, all right, yeah, it's racist and all that. I get that, right? But we gotta deal with the fact a lot of people feel like this, and you can't change it. That's why I'd rather be around people who accept me for me, preferably my own, and I will deal with who wants to deal with me. And I wish that so many other black people, black women, because here's the situation: when it don't work out, you're gonna be blaming him. You're gonna be blaming him, just like the other sister. When the Asian guy her didn't work out, she started blaming him, talking about he was dusty, he didn't want to work and all that. Boo, that didn't stop nothing. You was dealing with him when he didn't want to work. It was the fact that he didn't like you. You was willing to be with him as long as he liked you and accepted you. But soon as he didn't accept you, now you're going to have a problem. And then that's what you're going to have a problem with. They're going to choose typically their families, because if he didn't like his family, he wouldn't go up and see him. So that's you. That's your mother-in-law. Guys, what do you think? It's your boy El Sheikh Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. Like I said, it's your boy out here getting it in. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. And once you get that, let me know what's going on with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirt. Check out the Patreon, all of that. And brothers, I really appreciate all that you do. As you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I am out.